humanity.
One unified community for diversity.
One pulse for the nation. Maayong hapon, Bubu City.
Good afternoon, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Today is Wednesday, August 17, and you are watching Part 8, Pulse of the Nation.
Time check, it is already 2:30 in the afternoon of August 17, 2022.
We are the newscasters for today's telecast, and I am Timothy Pilapit.
Clovel Magito Ejemplo, bringing you the most recent Nagaya story.
For the latest.
For international news, Biden concerned as China extends military drills around Taiwan. Europe gets more bad news as recession feared defect. CULTR receives third grant award from U.S. Department of Education. The COVID-19 pandemic might not be over as the world has already welcomed another virus, the monkeypox. Nunez outshines Haaland as Liverpool beat Man City at Community Shield.
Time check. It is now 2:33 in the afternoon of August 17, 2022.
We are back and you're watching into
Part 8, Pulse of the Nation.
For international news, we have Zamora about the current condition of Taiwan versus China.
Thank you, Clovel. Headline: Biden concerned as China extends military drills around Taiwan. China announced new military drills around Taiwan on Monday, eliciting concern from U.S. President Joe Biden a day after the scheduled end of Beijing's largest exercises to protest last week's visit to the island by U.S. China Eastern Theater Command said it will conduct joint drills focusing on anti-submarine and sea assault operations, confirming the fears of some security analysts and diplomats that Beijing should keep pressure on Taiwan defenses. Taiwan's foreign ministry condemned the move, saying China, which claimed the self-ruled island as its own, was deliberately creating crisis. It demands Beijing stop its military actions and pull back from the edge. In the face of military intimidation created by China, Taiwan will not be afraid nor back down and will more firmly defend its sovereignty, national security, and free democratic way of life, the minister said in a statement. Biden, in his first public comments on the issue since Pelosi visit, said he was not worried about Taiwan but was concerned about China's actions in the region. So I'm concerned that they are moving as much as they are, Biden told reporters in Delaware, but I don't think they're going to do anything more than they are.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Zamora, for that update.
Up next, for the International Economy Insight, Kipil will give us the update.
Audio Jungle.
When it comes to international economy, European Union's economy grew by an expected 4% in the second quarter compared with last year. A slowdown in Germany, its manufacturing hard, could help drag it into reverse. The countries account for about a quarter of the European gross domestic product, and the ongoing energy standoff between Europe and Russia means that a recession is still very much on the cards. Germany is particularly vulnerable. It has a long relied on Moscow's natural gas exports to power its home and heavy industry, while Germany has managed to slash Russia's share of its gas exports to 35% from 55% before the start of the war in Ukraine. A sudden break could wipe 220 billion euro or 226 billion US dollar out of its economy over the next 2 years. According to 5 of the country's top economic institutes, that's a very real possibility. Russia has already turned off the taps to several European countries and energy companies in recent months. Over the weekend, Moscow cut Latvia off from its supplies for violating conditions for gas withdrawal, without providing further details. Anticipating the worst, Germany has already activated the second phase of its three-stage emergency gas plan, bringing it one step closer to rationing supplies to our industry. A move that would deal a big blow to its economy and, by extension, the whole of Europe's biggest economy is suffering, and it could spell trouble for the whole continent. German retail sales slumped 8.8% in June compared to the same month a year ago. According to preliminary data from the country's Federal Statistics Office released Monday, while the European Union's economy grew by an expected 4% in the second quarter, that's the biggest drop since officials started keeping records in 1994. Germany's economy is in a gloomy spot. Soaring inflation has stripped people's spending power, while a looming energy crisis threatens to tip the country into a recession. Last week, official data showed the country stagnating in the second quarter.
Audio Jungle.
Stay tuned for the information.
For health news, the COVID-19 pandemic might not be over as the world welcomes another virus, the monkey pox. Taba, take the lead.
Audio Jungle.
International health news. The COVID-19 pandemic might not be over, but the war is already. So, paying attention to another virus, the monkeypox. The World Health Organization, WHO, and Wednesday said that the COVID-19 pandemic is dangerous, but it's not over.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Taba. For the educational news, CULTR received a third round award from the U.S. Department of Education. We have Sumaya for that report.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Prophet. The Center for Urban Language Teaching and Research promotes global education and language for all. Atlanta, the Center for Urban Language Teaching and Research, CULTR of Georgia State University, has received nearly $700,000 in renewal funding from the U.S. Department of Education to continue its goal to promote career readiness through language study and the development of global skills vital to academic and career preparation in human resources. CULTR will pursue initiatives and collaborations informed by the focus of this dual cycle. Let's communicate host language LCTL under the leadership of its new director, Hakim Focus, an assistant professor and coordinator of the OEN program in the Department of World Language and Cultures at Georgia State. In addition to the primary objective of supporting the teaching, learning, and assistance of LCTL, CULTR supports teachers with vocational development opportunities. CULTR also assists smooth teachers by providing access to professional conference, targeting the issue of teachers' retention by advocating for educators' sector and continuously expanding literature.
Audio Jungle.
Sumayang for the information about the situation of the Asian nation. Up next, the report, we have the national news.
And we're back after this message.
local news. The government war against drugs and opioids continues. Rise in dengue due to seasonal rain and climate change. Fajardo powers SMB to 2-1 lead over Meralco. We are back and it's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon of August 17, 2022.
We are back and you are watching into Part 10, Pulse of the Nation.
Back for stories of the day for local news. The government war against drugs continues. Diamante Multimas na headline.
Audio Jungle.
Inge Global, the Philippine National Police reported that 5,526 suspects were killed in the police operation from July 1, 2016 to June 30, 2019. However, this number does not include the thousand more home modified gunmen killed in a case that the police do not seriously investigate, pushing the death toll to as high as 27 million according to the estimate by the domestic human rights group. Research by a human rights, which an portable media outlet that as regular and research indicate that these vigilante style killings will be repeated by police officers themselves or by killers to the authorized. Previously concentrated in the Metro Manila and increasing number of the killings are now being carried out other urban areas, notably Cebu City in the Central Philippines and Bulacan Province, just north of Manila. Human rights watch also found drug war killings in many other cities and towns in 2019. Of these thousands of cases, only one case has resulted in the conviction of a police officer. In November 2018, the police officer were sentenced to up to 40 years in prison for the murder of 17-year-old Cain de Los Santos. President Duterte continued to endorse the anti-drugs campaign, warning in the September 25 speech that if you go into drugs, I will kill you. He added, even with the United Nations listening, I will kill you. Burn you on your name, title and a little background. Right-click the image and replace it with your own.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you for that information, Tia Bonte. For the local now news, rise in dengue due to seasonal and climate change. Take the lead, Aurora.
Audio Jungle.
According to Dr. Bell M. Ranelli, a pediatric infectious disease specialist from Cebu City at June 10 webinar hosted by the University of the Philippines, she said humidity and temperature, that's why climate change may have a role in the increase in dengue cases worldwide.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you very much, Aurora.
And for last but not the least, we have international sport news. Nunez outshine Haaland as Liverpool beat Man City as Community Shield. Retisa for that day.
Audio Jungle.
This is your news reporter Xander Retisa. Nunez outshines Haaland as Liverpool beat Man City at Community Shield. Liverpool struck first blood against Manchester City ahead of the new Premier League season when Darwin Núñez made an instant impact for Jurgen's clubs, meant to win the Community Shield 3-1. In a tale of two big summer signings, Núñez came off the bench to win a penalty score of his first goal since moving from Benfica for $77 million, while Erling Haaland made a debut in the city to forget. So Trent Alexander-Arnold's tremendous goal gave Liverpool a deserved half-time lead in Leicester. But it was City's other new striker who brought Pep Guardiola's main back into the game after the break when Julian Alvarez equalized. Tying Mohamed Salah to a new 3-year deal was the other big piece of Liverpool's summer deal, and the Egyptian was deadly from the penalty spot after Núñez's header was saved by Ruben Dias. The victory saw Liverpool with a traditional start to the season for the first time since 2006 and set an early score in what is expected to be another battle between the teams for the Premier League title. City overcame the Reds to win the Premier League for the fourth time in 5 years by 1 point in a thrilling finish to last season.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Retisa.
For the PBA update, we have Ordinaris for the report.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Flopel, for our last news today. Sunday Sir John Marpajardo in action against the Morocco Golf PBA Image. Sir John Marpajardo in action against the Morocco Golf PBA Image Manila. John Mar Fajardo turned out a double power standing builder to a hard-earned 9-6-9-1 victory against the Morocco Bulls in Game 3 of the 2022 PBA Philippine Cup. Semi-finals are Stanley and the Araneta Coliseum. Fajardo had 21 points and 16 rebounds on top of 2 blocks to help the Berman take a 2-1 lead. The Berman take lead their bid of 7 series as they bounce back from a tough loss in Game 3 last Friday. Because of the experience of the team, we know how to win games in this situation. But we're just lucky because Morocco is really tough team to beat until the last minutes. You cannot win against this Morocco because these are well prepared. Case 12. The Berman lead by 10 points, 8-3, 7-3 of play at the line by Fajardo with 8 minutes to play in the game. But Morocco responded with a 5 quick points shot by an Alain Alexi, 3-pointer to meet in a close game with still 7 minutes to go. Chris News lead Morocco with 16 points and Black finished with 15, while Cliff Hughes put up 12 points and 13 rebounds. The Bulls got let from Raymond Almazan. However, with the big man making just 2 of 8 shots for 4 points in 16 minutes. Thank you. This is just for Ordinary supporting for Joby.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Olinaris, for the last update.
For the weather forecast, Starly will give us further information.
Audio Jungle.
For weather update, severe tropical storm Floretta or Maon, the Philippines' 6th tropical cyclone for 2022, lashed parts of Luzon with torrential rain and strong winds. Northern Luzon bore the brunt of the severe tropical storm which made landfall in the province of Isabela on Tuesday, August 23, then went on to cross Cagayan, Apayao, and Ilocos Norte on the same day. Floretta also enhanced the southwest monsoon, which dumped rain in several areas in Luzon and the Visayas.
Audio Jungle.
Thank you, Starling, for that well and warm report. Time check, it is already 3:20 in the afternoon, August 15, 2022. And once again, you're watching into
One mission, all for humanity.
One Unified Community for Diversity.
One pulse for the nation. Today is Wednesday, August 17, and you are watching Back Ed.
Schools of the Nation.
We are signing off.
And happy